Link, you must have been really happy with the way the forward line performed in that last quarter on Saturday. The way you guys were moving the ball and able to score so freely.
Yeah, probably the last quarter on its own we were pretty happy with. First three, not so, but it's round one. We're all probably a little bit rusty, opposition as well. So thankfully we were able to sort of connect a little bit better in that last quarter. And the mids and backs also, they did a great job in getting the ball forward for us.
You have so many faces coming through that forward line at the moment. Is that the thing for the Lions? It's impossible to pick the guy who you need to stop. If someone's having Charlie had a quiet game, but Joe has a monster, and that makes you guys so dangerous.
Yeah, I guess that's the beauty of our forward line at the moment. I guess if we all do the team thing, we're all going to get a lick of it at some point. And this weekend it was Joe. That's going to change. Dan McStay, he's been going really well this last probably 18 months, to be honest. He's put in a really good block of work, and he's a brilliant player. So we're all going to get our days, but we've got to stick to it when we don't. I guess that's what's going to make us a good team.
How important is it to carry this momentum? I know it's only round 2 coming up, but to sort of stamp your case early in the year?
Yeah, it's important. We haven't won round 1 for a couple of years, so like every other side in the comp, you want to get off to a good start so you're not chasing tail in the back end of the year. So yeah, we're stoked to get a win, even though it wasn't that convincing. Port are still a really great side, and certainly no complaints coming home with a win against Port.
How was Mitch this morning? Normal self, or was he a bit nervous ahead of tonight?
Nah, I don't know if Mitch gets nervous, to be honest. He was as vibrant as he always is. We'll wait and see what happens.
He brings so much to the team, doesn't
Yeah, he's just got great energy. Obviously got great passion. If you're going for a loose ball getting, Mitch is around you, you might be second guessing how hard you go for the ball potentially. But he's a great teammate.
Is it massive,
Yeah, probably. But we've got great depth. We've got a lot of guys. That can almost rival his energy. We've got a great young list that can come through at any time and perform a great role. So sorry mate, that's all I got for you there. Got lost.
What about the Bombers? It's like they've obviously been performing on the weekend, but it could get them at a bad time almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You always worry for the side that's just got smashed, but they are a good side. So we're going to prepare as if they'd had a good win, or they were a top 4 side. To be honest, that's just how you have to prepare these days. As soon as you drop the guard a little bit, sides come in and swoop on it. So we'll be preparing as best we can and hopefully go down there and get the win.
Just back to Joe, the incident at half time. I imagine that you guys would have loved that as forwards. It didn't work out in that instance, but 9 times out of 10, being the unselfish teammate, being the guy who's looking out for his team, getting people in the game, and that's what a forward group wants. So that's stuff.
The only disappointing part about that was the timing. Joe's just trying to, like I spoke about before, give everyone a bit of a lick. We all work really hard, and that's what makes Joe a really good teammate. So. He certainly didn't get a baking for it. But I guess just in those crucial moments, you wouldn't want that to lose your grand final, would you? So just got to sometimes just cool the jets a little bit, go back, take your 30 seconds and kick the goal. But same thing, you can't get into him for being an unselfish teammate.
And we've seen it over the last few years. There's been times where maybe Charlie's been 25 metres out directly in front, handball to a teammate. That is the ethos, I guess, of that forward.
Yeah, I guess so. We're trying to be as instinctive as possible as forwards. I think, that's when you're hard to play on. But at the same time, we're trying to be as good a teammates as possible as well. So if you get the opportunity to give it to someone in a better spot so that they can kick the goal, then that's what we try and do. But obviously, we'd rather be overdoing we'd rather be overdoing the selflessness than underdoing it. So sometimes we're going to get some moments that don't quite work out. But I think in the big picture of being a selfless group, it's going to be more beneficial than not.
You spoke about this, Mitch, but what about Zorks? And that's a big loss if he's not there.
Yeah, obviously he's a great player. But yeah, sort of like I said with Mitch a little bit, we got some really great depth at the moment. So we've got guys ready to come in and fill the roles whenever needed. I think they showed that again against Southport on the weekend, the VFL boys, and yeah, guys are ready to come in and perform a role. So it's exciting for our group. But obviously you always want your skipper and your good players in always, but it's not the case all the time. I was a bit rusty, to be honest, Ben. Couldn't get much of a read on it. Yeah, well, felt it. I dropped a few marks and things like that. But yeah, like I said, round one we're all a bit rusty. It's been an enjoyable pre-season, but certainly one that can drag on a little bit. And we were just keen to get to round one. So yeah, I'm obviously really enjoying my time here, and the group's really energetic and vibrant and really hungry. So you know, when you get into the back end of your career, I'm still 28, but it's great to see those guys coming in underneath you and really driving the standards and the energy. You know, it makes it pretty easy to get out here and train under beautiful weather here in Queensland on a Tuesday. So it's been really good.